Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's all the IB Econ diagrams you need from the syllabus explained to you in short videos. So last week I focused on income elasticity of demand. This week I'm going to focus on price elasticity of supply, or PES. So let's get started. All right, so price elasticity of supply is the responsiveness of quantity supply to changes in price. Okay? So it is the percentage delta QS divided by the percentage delta P. Delta here means change in. So percentage change in quantity supplied divided by the percentage change in price. Okay. Now, if percentage change in quantity is equal to percentage change in price, when you divide those by each other, that will give us a value of 1. Ignore the absolute value here because PES is always positive. I think that was a mistake. There you go. Just ignore this absolute value sign. So when PES is equal to 1, we say that this is unit elastic or unitary elastic supply. That means the percentage change in quantity is equal to the percentage change in price. Any unit elastic supply curve will always begin from the origin. So regardless of how steep or flat it is, if it begins from the origin, it is unit elastic. Okay, now let's look at the two extreme scenarios before we look at the frequently encountered situations. So if quantity supplied is fixed, that means the percentage change in quantity supplied is 0. Quantity supplied is fixed. It doesn't respond to changes in price. Think of the supply of the Mona Lisa. There's only one. Regardless of whether price falls or rises, there's only one Mona Lisa, or an original Mona Lisa, right? Fabulous. So in that case, PES is equal to 0. We say this is perfectly inelastic supply. If price is fixed, the curve will be horizontal. If quantity is fixed, the curve will be vertical. So when price is fixed, the percentage change in price is 0. Okay? When you divide percentage change in quantity by 0, that means PES will be equal to infinity. In that case, we say this is perfectly elastic supply. Now, those three cases that I've covered are theoretical to a certain extent, okay? But most frequently encountered cases will either be just elastic, relatively elastic, or relatively inelastic. So if the percentage change in quantity is greater than the percentage change in price, that means quantity supplied is very sensitive to changes in price, okay? The change in quantity will always be more than proportionate to the change in price. In that case, PES will be greater than 1. It will be positive and it will be greater than 1. And the supply curve will be relatively steep. Here, we say this is price elastic or elastic supply. Okay? If the percentage change in quantity is less than the percentage change in price, that means quantity supplied isn't very responsive to changes in price. Okay? The change in quantity is less than proportionate to the change in price. Okay? PES will be less than 1. And here we say that supply is price inelastic. Okay, and the curve will be relatively steep. So remember, when price is when supply is price inelastic, the curve will be relatively steep. When supply is price elastic, the curve will be relatively flat. If it's perfectly inelastic, the curve will be vertical. If it's perfectly elastic, the curve will be horizontal. And if it is unit elastic, it will always originate from the origin, regardless of how steep or flat it is. Okay, so these are the diagrams for price elasticity of supply, depending on how elastic or inelastic supply is. Let me know if you have any questions, and next week I'm going to begin the government intervention diagrams. Have a great one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Consider becoming a member, and I'll see you next week. Bye.